Connecticut lawmakers are going to vote today to expand a program that uses psychedelic mushrooms, magic mushrooms, to treat PTSD, extending it beyond veterans to first responders and frontline healthcare workers.
Yeah, we want to go to your chief political reporter, Susan Raff, who's live for us at the Capitol, with more on the vote and what it could mean for people in our state. Susan.
Brian, that's right. In fact, Connecticut does have a mushroom program. It is mainly for veterans with PTSD. But today, lawmakers are voting to expand the program, mainly because of the positive benefits mushrooms are showing.
Psilocybin, also known as magic mushrooms, are considered a breakthrough therapy for those suffering severe depression. Back in 2022, Connecticut lawmakers formally allowed mushrooms for medical use. Currently, around 20 veterans are being treated at a supervised study at Yale. Legislation being voted on today would expand the program to include veterans, first responders, EMTs, and frontline healthcare workers. This is something Democrats and Republicans support.
We, as the state of Connecticut, passed a law because our veterans were dying from PTSD and trauma, as well as from depression. What that resulted in was that this is a very promising treatment. So we had allocated funds in the past to be part of a research study.
I don't really have any concerns expanding it. I think it's a great program. The results have been phenomenal for people that have failed every other type of treatment. With severe PTSD, mostly right now it's been veterans. We are opening it up to EMS and first responders.
While the federal government classifies psilocybin mushrooms as illegal, the FDA is allowing states to do studies. Lawmakers are hoping the positive results will encourage the FDA to allow them for medical use.
Currently, more than a dozen states allow magic mushrooms to be used for research and also studying for PTSD and depression. We should also point out that just minutes ago, after debating mushrooms, the Senate has passed it unanimously. It goes to the House tomorrow. But while many here support the use of mushrooms for medicinal use, they are not necessarily on board with recreational because they feel that mushrooms can be dangerous without proper supervision. Your chief political reporter, Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News, live at the State Capitol.